Happy Saturday, Crystal Groovers. Welcome to your December new inventory video. This will be the last video before Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, Monday will be your last day for shipping crystals that have any chance of getting to you by Christmas. So it is Saturday the 13th of December as I record this, so Monday the 15th of December, which means that anything that you place, any orders that you place and finalize with payment before Sunday evening, so before tomorrow evening, I will ship out for you on Monday. I, of course, cannot guarantee that they will be there before Christmas. USPS is a beast in and all of its own, but anything after Monday, I can almost guarantee you is not going to get there before Christmas. So with that said, let me explain how this works for all of the new followers that I have. So welcome to you guys. Welcome to my little crystal citadel here. If you see anything on the table that you like, your best bet is going to be to pause this, the video, take a screenshot, circle the piece or the pieces that you're interested in, and you can DM them to me in Twitter or X, which is far and away my most, or the channel that I'm most active on. I also have Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm not really updating those at this point, but you can contact me through any of those channels. I am at Sage of Stones across the board. You can also comment in the comment section of this video, which I would appreciate you do anyway. It really helps me with the comments. Tell me about your favorite crystals, which pieces on the table you really love. Helps the algorithm, helps me grow my channel. So you can reply in the comments there, or you can email me at sales@sageofstones.com. Any of those channels, just find a way to let me know which ones that you want and I will make them yours. So I will take you through a quick sweep over of the whole table, give you an option or a opportunity to take any screenshots that you see immediately, and then we're going to go back over each piece in detail. With that said, guys, let's get into it. All right, not too much talking in the first part of this video. Again, it's just a sweep over to give you a quick look at everything that's on the table. And there are some absolutely spectacular pieces on this table here, guys. Some of the stuff over here on the right-hand side of the table, not all of it, but some of it are refreshes. So some of this stuff is not brand new, but definitely worth a look as maybe some last-minute gift ideas for Christmas. And by the way, guys, so for anyone that's new, please don't assume that this is my entire inventory. This is just a small fraction of it. As I said, most of this is just brand new stock for the month of December, with the exception of some of these things over here on the right. So that's your overview. Let's take a closer look, and you can see my puppy's nose there. Hello, Bubba. Hi, Carly. All right, guys, let's get into it. All right, I'm gonna get these three pieces out of the way here first. These are absolute showstoppers, real statement pieces. So this is raw Scolecite and Stilbite. Now I've got three of them. Stilbite comes in a variety of different colors. This one's got the green Stilbite, and this is massive. So this piece weighs 7 pounds, 3.88 ounces, or 3,287 grams. So 3¼ kilograms. I will pick it up and show it to you in my hand. Obviously it's massive. Okay, so that's the first of the 3. Okay, this is number 2 in the Scolecite Stilbite Raw specimens. This one's just unreal. Like, look at all those beautiful shards of Scolecite. So this piece reminds me of the Nika selenite caves in Mexico. I don't know if you've ever seen the documentaries on YouTube about that place, which is really fascinating. But yeah, just the way these are growing reminds me of the way the selenite grows in that cave. So that piece is 3 pounds, 0.18 ounces, or 1,383 grams. And then this is number 3. It's got a lot of those same shards on it, but a lot more stilbite on this one. Obviously the stilbite on number 2 and number 3 are the pink variety as opposed to the green variety, which does have pink on it as well on number 1, but it also has the green. And so that's number 3, and this piece weighs 1 pound, 14.09 ounces, or 854 grams. All right, so let's jump over here to these amazing amethyst and calcite cut bases. So this is one of the most gorgeous amethyst cut bases I have ever seen, and I am very much contemplating keeping it. So if you love this, you better grab it before I decide it's no longer for sale. These agate bands that run down the center, they're just spectacular. It's all polished around the sides, and it's got the calcite growth here. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. This one weighs 4 pounds, 4.22 ounces, or 1,935 grams, so almost 2 kilograms. The next one is equally as stunning, but in a different way. So this one's obviously got a much larger calcite growth in it, but look at all these little amethyst clusters here, like these little flower clusters. Just beautiful. This one's obviously a pale lavender color, and it weighs 4 pounds, 6.09 ounces, or 1,989 grams. So again, just a shade under 2 kilograms here. Beautiful, beautiful piece, that one as well. And then we get into some much richer purple colors here. So this one is like a much darker lavender, really beautiful. And these calcite growths here, I don't know if the video is picking them up, but they're full of rainbows. Let me see if I can catch them. Yeah, see the rainbows? Nice scalar kind of patterned calcite as well. So another really gorgeous piece here. And this one weighs 2 pounds, 10.36 ounces, or 1,202 grams. And then this is the deepest purple of all. Really nice, dark, deep, rich purple color on this one. Calcite growth here as well. And just some beautiful banding around the edges. All the edges on these are polished. And then this one weighs 2 pounds, 6.87 ounces, or 1,101 grams. All right, number 5 in this set. This is another one I'm considering keeping. The tips, the amethyst tips are clear, but they have these purple phantoms in each tip. Just unreal. Like, I've never seen a piece like this before. Again, the large calcite growth here. And this one's smaller, but still a nice chunky size, full of clear quartz at the back here too. Like, this is really, really unusual how this amethyst is grown. It's almost clear quartz, but with amethyst phantoms all throughout each of these points. Like I said, I'm contemplating keeping this as well, so jump on it if you love it. Really, really unique piece. That one weighs 2 pounds, oh no, sorry, I don't have a weight for this one. I only weighed the 4 bigger ones. But I can provide any kind of additional information for any of these that you like. All right, so that was number 5. This is number 6. Again, nice big calcite growth with rainbows. So all different shades of purple here, all with beautiful calcite on them. And this is the last of the amethyst calcites. Now the calcite growth there in the top right. Nice purple color, polished edges. So that's all of the amethyst calcites. These two here are Uruguayan amethyst. So this is a nice lavender one. Beautiful agate banding on this one as well. And then this is a gray amethyst. And spectacular agate on the back here. So this is a flower agate combination here. Beautiful piece. I got this piece just as much for this flower agate banding on the back as I did for the amethyst part. So that's all my new amethyst cut base selection, guys. I've got a bunch of other amethyst cut bases as well. If you're interested, let me know. So one thing I forgot to mention, guys, is that none of the stuff on the left side of this table, except for these, which I will talk about here in a moment, have posts for them because they're brand new. The stuff over on the right, most of that has posts. I'll let you know which ones have posts for them and which ones don't. So let's move forward. These are really cool. Candle holders, raw black obsidian, guys. Beautiful raw black obsidian. I've got two of those. And then we get into these beautiful citrine cluster slabs. So this is the first one. Gorgeous citrine, nice thick piece. Just a matrix back. Now this one weighs 2 pounds, 9.27 ounces or 1,172 grams. Super blingy. And I've got specimen stands that will sit in, and then this one stands on its own. But another gorgeous piece. And this one weighs 1 pound, 14.79 ounces or 874 grams, so just under a kilogram. Again, matrix back, but super blingy points on these two amethysts. So this one is a Druzy agate geode, and I got this because of what's going on inside here. It's really hard to tell on camera, but this is like the finest of crystal druzy. It's almost like a velvet carpet, and it's a big druzy vug or a big druzy cave here. Some nice banding on the outer edges of this piece, and then just the matrix back. This one's going to weigh 4 pounds, 3.25 ounces or 2,192 grams. So that's a really unique piece. I rarely see the druzy like that. Alrighty, back to citrine. I've got a couple of really gorgeous raw citrine points here. This one's actually a double point. Nice size, deep, rich gold colors. Citrine, the stone of abundance. So if you're looking to manifest abundance of any kind, but whether it be monetary wealth or an abundance of good people in your life, whatever you're looking to bring into your life, citrine is a great stone to help you with that. This is the second one. These are nice sized raw points. So two of those guys. And this is a beautiful piece of apophyllite. Raw apophyllite here. Some iron inclusions here, which is the causation of this yellowing. Haven't had any apophyllite in for a while, guys. It's one of my top 5 stones that I recommend that everyone has. So I've got a couple of beautiful clear quartz clusters here, very different. This one's got some smaller points, and these look a little like Lemurian points on this one, actually. can see the striations on there. Speaking of Lemurians, I got about 2 pounds in of them that are over on the other side of the table that you'll see in a few minutes. So that's the first of the crystal clusters. This one obviously very different. It's just 2 big points growing together. Really nice piece, that one. And this is a really pretty agate geode. Now, this is dyed. The blue color is dyed, full disclosure, but beautiful nonetheless. And as you can see, super sparkly druzy inside this one. Little druzy pocket on the back as well. And then this guy weighs 1 pound, 14.44 ounces, or 862 grams. All right, so these are specimens that I've never had in before. I'm probably going to butcher the name here, but they are called Jacaré quartz. So a jacaré apparently is a caiman-like reptile that lives in South America, and these are so named because of the irregular formations that kind of look like the scale patterning on those reptiles apparently. So anyway, I've got 3 of these. These have got some nice pointy points on them, but you can see all that irregular patterning there. It almost looks like a celestial kind of patterning, but I think it's a different kind of crystal. But nice chunky size, that one. So that's number 1. This is number 2. Just facets everywhere on these pieces. Lots of really cool points on this one. Okay, that's number 2, and then number 3. Zoom in here for you, just a little guy. So that's the Jacaré quartz. So speaking of pieces that I've never had before, Faden quartz. I rarely ever see this, it's pretty rare. So I found some and grabbed them. So this will be number 1. I'm just gonna zoom in. Points all over this. Looks like a few little rainbows in there as well. So Faden quartz is actually, it's a natural variety of quartz that is distinguished by a visible white line or a milky line, which is the Faden, that runs through the crystal. And you can see it here on this piece really clearly, like right down through the middle, there's this milky line. And that's the thread that marks where the crystal fractured during its growth and then healed and continued to grow while maintaining that internal seam. So what's so unique about these Faden quartz pieces is they break due to what's called tectonic stress, which is just a geological term, but it heals itself with silica-rich fluid and continues to grow along the same axis. And then that healed fracture appears as that straight or slightly zigzaggy white line. And then it's often centered or continuous from the base to the tip. And then the crystal may look flattened, as this one does. Obviously it's a lot wider than it is thick, or ribbon-like and reflecting repeated stress and regrowth. So some interesting information about Faden quartz. This is number 3. And then number 4. So they're the Faden quartz pieces. All right, so I've got a bunch of these gorgeous raw chevron amethyst specimens, also called dream amethyst. Dream amethyst is a trade name. The actual proper name for these is chevron amethyst, and they are so called because of the zigzaggy patterns on them that look like chevrons. So this is number one. It's quite a big chunky piece. And it's going to weigh 2 pounds, 14.84 ounces, or 1,328 grams. This is number two. And it weighs 2 pounds, 1.19 ounces, or 941 grams. And then number three, this one's really cool. Look at these radial patterns that emanate from this point here. That's so cool looking. I love this one. So number three weighs 1 pound, 15.46 ounces, which is 892 grams. Really cool piece. I didn't weigh the rest of them. They're significantly smaller. Some nice amethyst pockets here coming out of the bottom on number four. And they're all super blingy. Like you can see the bling on all of these pieces. Super shiny. So this is number five. Number six. Number seven. And number eight. Really pronounced chevrons on this one. Then I've got a variety of these beautiful prehnite palm stones, guys. So this is number one. It's the largest of them. I'm not going to pick them all up, but that's the largest. The black shards that you see inside these are called epidote, and this is the smallest. So I have 6 of these guys, numbered 1 through 6, left to right. So if you see any of those that you like, let me know. And then I've got 7 of these beautiful, flashy selenite palm stones as well. Okay, so just pick a random one up here, super blingy. So 7 of those, they're all roughly the same size. The last one's a little bit smaller. So again, numbered left to right, 1 through 7 in this case. Sticking with the selenite, really neat selenite cat paw bowls. So all the toes are concaved out and the pad here is concaved out, so you could put your jewelry in it or whatever. Remember guys, if you don't know this, selenite is a stone that never needs to be cleansed or charged itself, and it will cleanse and charge your other stones. Okay, so I've got a couple of these. 3 of them, I think. And then I've got, I think, 4 of these really cool selenite flower of life slabs. So for my new followers, all of your crystals that I send to you are, so everything gets smudged as soon as it arrives with smoke of Sage and Palo Santo. I do a ritual on every crystal to clear it and cleanse it of any negativity from past associations. That's the first thing that happens when they come out of the box. And then when you order a piece, it sits on selenite slabs for at least 12 hours before I ship it out to you. This further cleanses and charges it and returns the crystals to their original blueprint. And you can do the same thing by sitting your crystals on selenite at your homes. And I have selenite slabs that are large rectangular slabs for sale as well, if you're interested in any of those. Beautiful selenite turtles. I think I've got 2 or 3 of these left. And then let's stick with the selenite, I guess, and go over here. All right, so over here I've got some selenite towers. So we'll start with these little guys here in the front. These are selenite spiral towers. They're this size, and I have them sitting on these color changing LED stands, which makes them look really cool. Those little LED stands are for sale, as are these 2 here, much bigger stands. This is a pentagram motif, just a white light one. And this is what I call my sacred geometry stand, which is a color changing. So let me just turn this light off at least. It might give you a little bit better look at what they look like. So these 2 at the back here are what I call skyscraper towers. They're much larger than the little spiral ones. So I've got 2 of those as well. All right, let's run across the back with some of these beautiful pieces. So I've got this huge rose quartz puffy heart. It's really thick and it's quite heavy. It's 3 pounds, 12.42 ounces, or 1,730 grams. And obviously it's a huge size. It will come on one of these little heart stands here, which I will ship for free, along with the rose quartz heart if you decide to buy it. So Trolite, this is a really cool stone. Love the colors in this. Really nice blues mixed with grays and you know, whites and blacks. So one Trolite tower, and this is a beautiful jade angel. Really nice detail on this piece, nice size as well. There's the back of her. Show you some of the detail. Whoops, that's way too much. Okay. Lots of really cool detail on the wings and in her face and her hands. So just one of those jade angels. And then I've got two show-stopping rose quartz jumbo towers, real statement pieces here, guys. This is the first one. It weighs 6 pounds, 8.02 ounces, or 2,949 grams. So just a shade under 3 kilos. Really pretty patterning on it. These are going to have little flashy sparkles and rainbows on the surface. Really hard to pick up on the camera, but you can see them down towards the bottom on that side as well. So this is number one. And then I have a second one, slightly smaller, but not by much. This one weighs 5 pounds, 10.8 ounces, or 2,575 grams. Lots of bling and flash on this one, like rainbows there. Really nice patterning. These are two really cool pieces of rose quartz. This is a really neat septarian tower. Again, some really nice patterning on this one. So just one of those. And I've never seen this tiger iron, not to be confused with tiger's eye. This is tiger iron. Never seen it in towers before, seen it in palm stones only. So I have one of these tiger iron towers. Really cool piece, spectacular banding on these. Okay, let's do the green onyx drinkware. So these are 3 by 5 inch green onyx sherry glasses, or wine glasses, whatever your drink of choice may be. So that's number one. Number two, all different patterning and all spectacular. And then number three, and then these are the same thing, but obviously much smaller. These are 3 by 2 inch. So number one on those, and number two. And then this is a tumbler, just like a standard tumbler glass. And again, really cool patterns on this one too. So that's my green onyx drinkware for this order. Sticking with green onyx, this is a beautiful little 2 inch green onyx Merkaba. Obviously you can see that it's got some really pronounced banding on this piece. Really high quality piece of green onyx, this one, guys. And just one of these in the 2 inch green onyx Merkaba. Sticking with Merkabas, this is red zebra jasper. This is a 5 inch piece, much larger. And again, just unreal patterns on this. I'm gonna probably start sounding like a broken record. I don't purchase average run-of-the-mill specimens. Like, I'm hand selecting all of these, and I'm looking for the really unique, really striking pieces. And I think I do a pretty good job of finding those, if I'm being honest. And I think this is one of them. This is really beautiful. So red zebra jasper Merkaba, just one of those. And this is an older piece. I've got a link, a post to this on X if you'd like to see it in greater detail. This is a black kyanite dragonfly. The black kyanite is obviously usually black. This is painted in this really nice blue color. And this is my last dragonfly. So, whoops. She's a really nice size. The wings look great. So just one of those dragonflies left. Back over here for a second. These two towers are older stock. I'm just refreshing them. So I do have posts for these if you'd like to see these in more detail. Really nice chevron amethyst. Again, spectacular patterns on it. Really pronounced chevrons. This is a really pretty tower and it's a nice size as well. So just one of those. And then this is pink tourmaline or rubellite. And I've just got one of these as well. This is really pretty also. So pink tourmaline tower. Okay, these are three of my favorite pieces on the entire table. These are absolutely stunning Chrysocolla malachite raw specimens. So this is number one. Obviously it's got some spectacular malachite patterning on the top. The top's polished here, nice and smooth, nice and shiny. So beautiful malachite on the top, and then the bottom and the sides are raw, but you can still see this beautiful malachite banding around the sides, botryoidal growths here all around the sides, more beautiful malachite banding here. And then beautiful blue Chrysocolla. This is the underside. So this is number one. Number two, again, has some spectacular malachite, polished malachite here on the bottom. Nice and shiny again. And really nice malachite patterning here, but this one's got these lines of Chrysocolla intermingling. And then botryoidal Chrysocolla growths on this end and around the sides. And again, it's got the nice malachite banding, but there's also a blue Chrysocolla band running alongside the malachite. Look at this section right here, so cool. It's like Chrysocolla steps. And then this is the underside. Lots more beautiful blue Chrysocolla here. So another really nice Chrysocolla malachite specimen. And the last one might be my favorite. So beautiful malachite circular patterns intermingling with the blue Chrysocolla here on the top. And again, the unpolished patterning around the sides. The blues on these pieces are just spectacular. Like, honestly, you can't go wrong with any piece of raw Chrysocolla. It's just, they're all just spectacular in my opinion. It's one of my very, very favorite stones. This is the underside. So three amazing pieces of raw Chrysocolla and malachite here. I've got two of these beautiful little black obsidian. I'm stuck on the Chrysocolla malachite. Black obsidian little ravens here, guys. I've got two of these. These are really cool. I've never seen these before. These are rose quartz lips, and I've just got three left. They're that size. Super cute. Like, I love these. I'm not really into the really small carvings by and large, but these were just so cool. I had to get some. And then we get into these beautiful Orthoceras pendants. So Orthoceras are actually fossils that are millions and millions of years old, like hundreds of millions of years old. And these have been shaped into pendants, and they have a hole drilled in the top. So I can send you like a leather cord with a metal clasp if you want, if you purchase these. But I've got 5 of these, and I'll give you a closer look at each one of them. So Orthoceras fossil pendants, guys, all pre-drilled and ready for you to wear as a necklace. Speaking of amazing blues, these are just awesome. I love these so much. This is hemimorphite, and I've got 2 of these spheres. Beautiful banding on these. Those blues are just so soft. The energy from these is beautiful. It's super creamy and soft, and I kind of just want to snuggle these pieces. They're so awesome. So that's the sphere number 1. This is sphere number 2. This is like a big cave inside. So they're obviously they both have the druzy. You can see the sparkly druzy there on number 1. Same deal here on number 2. And again, just beautiful banding. Look at those blues, just awesome. So I've got 2 of the hemimorphites, and then this is one of my other favorite stones too. It's unheralded and relatively unassuming. This is kiwi jasper, and again, it's just got a gorgeous, soft, soothing energy. And I don't know how well it comes across on camera, but there are all these little like turquoise spots through it, and the entirety of the stone is this really pale pastel-y kind of green color. And I've just got 1 of these kiwi jaspers. I do have some towers in the kiwi jasper, I believe. But yeah, just 1 of the spheres. And then these 2 are man-made, but they're really cool. So it's blue and green sandstone. So just to show you the size, look at the sparkle on these. These are so cool. Even though they're man-made, guys, they do have their own physical or metaphysical properties. And by the way, too, if you want to know what the metaphysical properties of these crystals that I'm showing you are, please let me know, because I have crystal information sheets that I have laboriously created for pretty much every type of stone that I sell. So they're just like a JPEG file or a PNG file. I can send you the information sheets for any of these stones that you might be interested in and want to know more about. So the first one was the blue one. This is the green one. Okay, and they're roughly the same size. These stands that these spheres are sitting on, guys, are natural driftwood. They are not molded or resin. They are natural pieces of driftwood, and they are all for sale. I've got them that hold single spheres, 2, 3 spheres. So if you want to take a look at my driftwood sphere stands, let me know. I've got a couple of beautiful carnelian skulls here. This is number 1. I love this guy. I love how he's, one side of his face is white, the other's red, but some beautiful patterns and banding on this guy too. Even a little druzy pocket here on the side. So that's number 1. And then this is number 2. And this guy's really spectacular. I love how his teeth are kind of white, and amazing patterns on the crown of his head. Really cool piece, both of these, but I really like number 2. And then we get into these amazing clear quartz wands, and these are going to have rainbows throughout them. Just beautiful clear quartz specimens. This is number 1. You can see the tip is like glass clear. So this is number 1. Number 2, again, spectacular clarity. Number 3 and 4, a little smaller. Bunch of rainbows in this one. So number 3 and number 4. Again, awesome clarity, really high quality pieces of quartz, these guys. All right, so that is the clear quartz wands. All right, so here we have genuine Moldavite. I have been selling crystals for a long time now, and it took me a good 2 to 3 years before I would sell Moldavite because I couldn't find a supplier that I trusted. There's a lot of fake Moldavite going around, which is nothing more than slag glass, and I will never ever sell fake crystals. So I finally found a seller that sells genuine Moldavite. I've been selling it for at least a couple, 3 years now maybe, and I haven't had any in for a while, but I just got these pieces. So this is number one. Hold it up to the light here. So that's number one. This is number two. These are smaller, so it's a little bit more difficult to show them. And number three, I'm not even going to pick number three up, but it was just 111 on the timestamp on this portion of my video. So that's the Moldavite. If you want to see these in any more detail, guys, please let me know. But for those of you in the know, you will know that Moldavite is one of the, if not the most transformational crystals that you can get. It is the remnants of a meteorite that struck modern day Czech Republic millions, I think about 250 million years ago. And so there are pieces of that scattered all over that portion of Europe, even into Germany, I think. Massive meteorite, and this is literally space rock. So super high vibrational, super spiritual, but it will bring your shit up. If you work with Moldavite, it's going to bring all of your shadows to the surface and help you work through them, but you're going to feel them. But it's, again, one of the most transformational stones that you can get. So these I do have a post for. These are black Ethiopian opals, genuine black Ethiopian opals. I'm not gonna pick these up and try to show you all the bling. You can see what's happening inside these. This one here on the end, on the right, is faceted. These three are not faceted. If you'd like to see these in better detail, I've got videos on these. Let me know and I'd be happy to show you. So genuine Moldavite and genuine black Ethiopian opal. All right, so as I mentioned, guys, I did get a lot of Lemurian quartz points in here. So I've got them in all kinds of shapes and sizes here. These are numbered left to right, starting at number one and then continuing on here. So I'll pick a few up here just to show you. So this is the number two one, those big Lemurian striations on here. So for those of you that don't know, Lemurian crystals were seeded by very ancient civilizations. This is the lore behind them. And these deep striations that you see on the sides of these crystals, you can feel them with your thumb. They contain coded knowledge. So you meditate with them, rub your thumb along them, and you can access the knowledge that is encoded in these crystals. Really fascinating pieces, really high vibrational, and awesome pieces to work with to gain access to esoteric knowledge. So again, in lots of different shapes and sizes here. If you want to see these in any more detail, let me know. I do not have posts for these yet. They're brand new in, but I will be happy to show you in more detail. This one is really cool. Let me see if I can catch it. See the little rainbow in that one. So I don't ever see Lemurians with rainbows in them. So I do have one with a rainbow in it there. So the Lemurians, super powerful crystals, full of knowledge and ready for you to access them. This is a really cool clear quartz and fluorite raw specimen. Obviously it's super blingy. Let me zoom in here and we go one more. See all these clear quartz needles here? Tiny, fine little needles all over this piece, growing all over the fluorite. Really amazing piece, this one. So I've actually got two of these. I've got another one. If you want to see that, let me know. I have posts for those. These are pink tourmaline and lepidolite specimens, raw specimens. Beautiful purple lepidolite here, and the nice softer pinks of the pink tourmaline. This one's actually got some black obsidian, sorry, black tourmaline growing on it as well. And then clear quartz too. So just for those of you that may not know, anytime clear quartz grows on another crystal, another stone type, clear quartz, being an energy amplifier, will actually increase the potency of that other stone's energy. Right, so because this piece has clear quartz on it, whatever energies lepidolite and black tourmaline and the pink tourmaline have, the clear quartz is going to amplify those energies and make them stronger. It's really cool. One of the many things that clear quartz does. So this is the second of the two. Nice blingy piece, this one as well. So a couple of pink tourmaline and lepidolite specimens here, guys. And then these are brand new in. Beautiful little red flash natural ammonite fossils. Again, millions of years old, these pieces. And look at that beautiful red and gold flash. On both sides, it's even more pronounced on this side, wow. So that's number one, and this is number two. Awesome rainbow colors. I love ammonites, especially when they do this. They don't all do this. So two of the super flashy ammonite specimens. All right, septarian bowls here, guys. These are a refresh, so I do have posts for these if you'd like to see them in any more detail, but nice deep bowls. And obviously that signature septarian patterning. So these are a nice size. This is number one, and then this is number two. So a couple of the septarian bowls. I've got a bunch of these beautiful abalone shells with the really blingy inside bowl part. These are great for smudging. So if you're smudging or looking to get into smudging with things like, you know, sage sticks and Palo Santo sticks and that kind of thing. And I've got a bunch of different smudging materials as well. Sage, different kinds of sage, juniper, rosemary, eucalyptus, yerba santa. I've got Palo Santo sticks as well. If you need any of your smudging materials, I've got them. And I've got these gorgeous abalone bowls to put your smudging sticks in. So I've got a bunch of those as well. This is an awesome black obsidian dragon head. Really beautiful piece, that one. So just one of those. And then this is also green onyx. You can see it's got some transparency to it. This is a green onyx heart bowl. You can see it's concaved out, and it's quite a nice size too. Now you could lay it flat on the table, or you could put it in one of these specimen stands. They will take the hearts as well. All right, this is a beautiful jade phoenix. I've just got one of these, guys. This again is a refresh. I have a post for this, and I have a post for that too. If you're interested, let me know. But this is a beautiful jade phoenix carving here, guys. Really nice detail and a really nice size too. So just one of those. Now I've got these fossil coral mortar and pestles. I've got two in each size, so I'm just displaying one of each here, but these are really beautiful, just awesome patterns on these. So this one's a 5-inch and this one's a 3-inch. And as I said, I've got two of each of those. And then I've got a couple of these beautiful Caribbean calcite unicorns. Again, these are a refresh, so I have posts for these. I can provide the links if you need them. Really nice Caribbean calcite, so that's number 1. And this is number 2. Predominantly black and white on this side, but this side's got the really gentle, soft Caribbean calcite blues. So 2 Caribbean calcite unicorns. Almost done here. So Trollite butterfly wings on stands. I'm not going to pick these up, guys. They're kind of a bit of a pain to pick up and not knock other stuff over, but they're quite large. Like, here's my hand next to it, and I've got 2 of them. Beautiful Trollite butterfly wings, guys, on stands. Awesome patterns on those. Love this stone. The combination of blue and white and black looks really great together. I love that. And then the last piece, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is this awesome Himalayan salt pyramid lamp. So it's on a wooden base. I'm not going to try and reach in and pick it up because I'll knock the butterflies over. But it has a 25-watt bulb that is on a dimmer switch. So you can dial up and down the brightness on this, and it just plugs into a regular wall outlet. It's not a USB connection. It's just a regular wall outlet connection. But beautiful Himalayan salt lamp pyramid. Oh my gosh, so I think for the first time in the history of me shooting videos, I didn't miss any pieces on the table. So let me give you one last quick sweep over. Now that you've seen everything, this will be another opportunity for you to screenshot anything that you've identified that you must have. I so appreciate your time in watching this video. I know it was a long one, guys, but lots of stuff here to show you, and I wanted to give them all the respect they deserve by showing you all of them in detail. Not much point me recording a video where you don't get to see these beautiful pieces in detail. All right, guys, that covers it for this video. Again, screenshot, circle the pieces that you're interested in and send them to me, and let me get them out to you on Monday so you have the best chance of getting them before Christmas. And of course, if you're not fussed about getting them before Christmas, I ship every Monday and Thursday, unless those days fall on public holidays, in which case I typically ship the next day. Free shipping on anything over $250 within the US. I forgot to mention that. But if you do want them before Christmas, and again, I can't guarantee it, but Monday would be the absolute last day that may happen. So thanks for your time, guys. I love you. I appreciate your support. Let me know which pieces need to come home to you. Have a great weekend, everyone. Ciao.